Today we talk about not a game, but game accessories. I'm going to show you some advanced copies from a line of game accessories produced by Go7 Gaming. They have a Kickstarter campaign that is going on right now, and they produce deluxe inserts for board games, deluxe storage units, and deluxe components such as acrylic tokens. One of the main things that they do is these wooden boxes here, these wooden inserts, which you can place inside game boxes, and you can use them to store your components. The dividers are removable. You can move them around to adjust the box any way you want. This specifically is the box for Summoner Wars, which is a game I do not play, but I imagine if you put this as an insert inside the original box, then when you open it, oh, lo and behold, the box will look quite neat. And the same, of course, applies for all of these other dividers, organizers here, which you can use to replace the inserts of the game box that the game came in. When you purchase them, these components come unassembled. You have to put them together by yourself. If I did it, you can do it. I am the least manual person that there is in this world, and yet I was able to put these together. You will need a little bit of glue just to finalize the thing. Otherwise, pretty much the dividers hold the set together, and once the dividers hold these add these sides together, including the external ones, then these are the two sides. Sure, they snap in like a puzzle, but the fit is pretty tight. You need some glue just to be extra sure, but the entire unit is otherwise pretty solid. So pretty nice looking, practical, not hard to build at all. Probably it took me about half hour to build each of these beauties here. I like the fact that the dividers have this slot here that allows you to remove cards easily. Clearly there has been gamers thinking behind this. There has been somebody who really has an appreciation for gaming and game culture and knows what gamers want. In fact, their Kickstarter campaign is pretty successful. They still have almost a month to go, and they already have 3 times their initial projected budget, so it's pretty good. I think this line of accessories is going to be very successful. I know I can anticipate my conclusions here that I like the way these things look. Here we have a slightly different model, which is for a generic LCG game. I guess you can use it for a variety of games that fall into the LCG category. The general idea is the same. It's not vastly different. What I imagine is mostly different is the proportions, so that these inserts can go in boxes that are simply of different size and with different ratio between the sides, just because of the way the companies produce them. This is the insert for Trains by AG. Lot of different dividers here, as you can see, a lot of slots. Yeah, actually this is one that I should add to my set of trains, again, that I like very much. Here comes probably the biggest of the entire lot, which is the insert for Pathfinder, the card game, adventure game. Look at this. Well, there are just so many slots here that in this insert you would store the cards vertically. Again, very easy to take them out. There's another one that I need to use to replace what's inside the original box. Really a beauty. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this. All of these components that you've seen so far are made of some sort of wood, and these dividers here, if I can take one out, appear to be of acrylic with some sort of paper, wooden looking paper type of thing in them. But the entire the entire appearance is quite beautiful, the appearance of the entire thing. Now we get to some other actually big ones, pretty big ones. We get to an insert for ASB. Wait a second, what's ASB? I'm having a brain cramp here. Well, I'll leave it to the viewers to solve the mystery in the comments to this video. But here we have a box which is quite long with containers that are placed horizontally for cards, I guess, the pretty large size. I can see how this would definitely serve for a game that has a slightly oversized cards. And then we have the box for, I remember, there was a sticker here telling me what the game was. I removed the sticker. Mage Wars. Yes, this is for Mage Wars. Here it is. Again, the idea behind all of these boxes slash inserts is the same. It is the size and the ratio that changes to fit the need of different game boxes and game sets. But this is not all that Go 7 Gaming does. And now we move a little more close up. What else they do? They do little storage boxes, which again are made of wood, and they look super neat. They have the sliding door here, and inside they are divided so that you can store your components. All the components that you see in here actually are made by Go 7 Gaming, and they are available through their Kickstarter. Something I like very much is these special tokens for Lords of Waterdeep, so that you can use to replace the depressing cubes that come with a standard game. Instead of using the cubes, you can use thematic acrylic meeples. Look at the warrior, the wizard, and so on and so forth. Neat stuff. Then there are other components slash tokens for other things. Acrylic tokens for a Game of Thrones. Germs for Pandemic. I really like these guys here. Then hearts for Love Letter. These guys, I believe they are from or slash for Netrunner, because I don't play Netrunner, so I'm not really all that sure. But the point is that some of these are definitely flexible. You can use for different types of games. I can see many uses for the germs, I think. Oh yes, actually these are for Call of Cthulhu. But that's not all. We have generic damage tokens. These keeping in plastic boxes simply because they don't fit in the two boxes that I was sent for review purposes. These are generic damage tokens, or you can use them as generic numerical tokens. Good looking, and as a wargamer or a gamer that likes games where people fight, well, there are a lot of games where I can use these guys. Then we have Lord of the Rings tokens. Let's have a look at them. Tokens with treasure chest. Again, these could be used in a lot of different games. And tokens with footprints or coffee beans that have been split in two. You choose. Tokens with Summoner Wars that are sort of red cross or white cross on a red background token. Again, these could be used for so many different games. Just tokens that indicate who has been wounded, who has been damaged. Shields with numbers on them, with the number 2 on them. May the force be with you. And again, these tokens that have been designed originally for Summoner Wars, but could definitely be used for other things too. These acrylic tokens look nice, are durable, resistance, they have a nice feel. Then also something that when I took it out of the box really puzzled me, but I don't play Eclipse, then I looked at the website and I figured out what these are. I assume that Eclipse is a game where you have a lot of little cubes that you need to keep neatly organized before your cells, and then this is what this is for, a cube holder for Eclipse, or for any game that has a lot of cubes and you don't want the cubes to go around too much. So this is all for my demo slash preview video of the Kickstarter project that has been recently launched by Go7 Gaming. What I see so far is good stuff, products that are not really necessary, but of course then my wife would tell you, well, is gaming necessary to start with? Which is a question I don't want to answer. I never get there. So maybe they're not really necessary for every gamer, but they do make things look nice. If there are games that you're really serious about, that you really play a lot, I think that you will appreciate having the opportunity to play those games with upgraded components. Components that can be used for a variety of things. These meeples, for example, could be used in a variety of fantasy games. Components that may help you keep things nice and tidy in your game boxes, so that the overall gaming experience is enhanced because you spend more time gaming and less worrying about taking the cards out and putting them back in a position, in a place where you can find them again, so on and so forth. Fun stuff, good stuff. Accessories that personally I enjoyed having a look at. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing with them, combining them with the games that I have, figuring out ways of using them. Again, what I really like is that many of these accessories seem to be very versatile, very customizable. So for now, what I can say is that I like what Go7 Gaming has put out so far, and I think that they're going to give us more fun stuff in the future. I hope so, that's for sure. If you're interested in what you saw in this video, then you can go on Kickstarter, Go7 Gaming. They have their project out right now. The Kickstarter is up and running. If you want to back the project, this is the time to do so. For today, this is all from me. This was Mark Arnaudo reporting about some of the Kickstarter products by Go7 Gaming.